And when standing in front of my youth leader, who was 6'5" tall, and saying, "I'm Wilson Hudson," and watch tears well up in the side of his eyes. You know the reason why is because somebody loved me enough to tell me the truth. You talk about a boy they wanted to get saved. They ran and chased me down the street to get saved, Brother Paul. They wanted me saved. And I thank God. John declared, if you love the world, then the love of the Father is not in you. In the forests of northern Europe lives the ermine. It's a small animal known best for its snow-white fur. Instinctively, this animal protects its glossy coat of fur with great care, lest it become soil. Hunters often capitalize on this trait. Instead of setting a mechanical trap to catch the ermine, they find its home in a cleft or rock or hollow of a tree, and they will daub the entrance and the interior of that place with tar. Then their dogs start the chase. And when the frightened ermine finds and flees towards its home, but finding it covered with dirt, he spurns his place of safety, and rather than soil his white fur, he courageously faces the yelping dogs who hold him at bay until the hunters capture him. Because to the ermine, the purity is dearer than life. As we're standing tonight, I've preached a very hard message. But it's because I love this church. And I've been trusted with a message. And when you get to heaven, I want you to make it. And when I get to heaven, I don't want to have hanging in the back of my mind, did I preach? I feel like that one preacher said, I'm not worried about the things that I did preach, but I am worried that I did not preach it straight enough. And so I invite you with a very simple altar call. How much of the world do you want in your life? Can you come and make a commitment to God and say, God, let conviction settle back in my life? Because there are things that every one of us allow in our life that God is trying to get out. And I preach with a burdened heart tonight for my whole church, for everyone in here. That you'll make that commitment, that you'll find that place. God, take the world out of our life. God, take the world out of our life. Help us to love purity more than life. God, if there's one thing in my life that I want to cherish more than anything else, God, if there's one thing I look to, Jesus, I will cling. I'll cling to that old rugged cross. It holds a beautiful, there's a wondrous beauty in the cross. Oh God, get the world out of our life. Get it out of our life, God. Show us, God. I can't name it all, God. I can't put my finger. But God, you know the things that's holding our walk with God back. You know the things in our life, God, that keeps us from being totally consecrated to you, Jesus. Get it out of our life. Get it out of our life. Get it out of our life, Jesus. Get it out of our life, God. Oh, God. Get it out of my life. Get it out of my life. Jesus, I love you more than life. God, get it out of my life, God. Oh, God. It may not be popular, but I want that old time anointing. I want an old-fashioned walk with God. Oh, I want an old-fashioned walk with God. I want that old rugged cross, stained with blood so divine. It holds a wondrous attraction for me. Oh.